Ways to build sexual tension with a man. Are you struggling to build sexual tension between you and the guy you like? Maybe you're trying to get in touch with your sexy side in hopes it'll spring some confidence into your bone and help you make a move, but don't know where to start or where to find this confidence. There are lots of different ways you can build sexual tension, and depending on your level of confidence, you might want to try more than one at a time. Each guy is different, so his reaction may be different to a guy your friend is talking to. Don't panic. Guys love sexual tension anyway, so the fact that you're putting yourself out there is a win for him regardless of any tricks you add into the mix. Position. The position of your body can determine how aroused he will get. Subject to your environment and the situation at hand, you may be limited to what positions you can do. For instance, if you're in public, let's say a restaurant, you of course can't sit on his lap. Well, you could, but you get more than his attention, and that would ruin the tension between the two of you. Anyway, at a restaurant, you can position your body to lean towards him when you're talking, and show a little chest when doing so. This will get his blood pumping, and have him itching to get you out of there. Touch. Never underestimate the power the slightest touch could have. Imagine you're brewing up all this tension between you and a guy, and you touch his arm. Feel that skin-to-skin contact, and boom, overflow of emotions and sensations. There are a few different ways you can use touch to create sexual tension, the most obvious one being touching his leg or his thigh, because the warmth of your hand and all the ideas flying through his brain will set him off. If you want to build up tension over a period of time, it's important to be thoughtful of how and where you're touching him. Try to tease him by not lingering too long. If he wants you and you touch him for 3 seconds, it'll drive him crazy, and he'll instantly want more, so he will look to the next time you touch him. A little arm touch here, or a leg brush there. Eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most effective ways to build tension between you and another person. In this case, building sexual tension. There are a few different ways that you can use eye contact to get your point across, and leave hints for him to notice. We'll go through the top 3. Number 1. Tilt your head down, and look at him through your lashes and your eyebrows. It's often a slightly menacing look, but also very sexy and direct look too. This is perfect for when you're looking up at him, because he's above you, or when you're getting down and dirty. Number 2. Keep your chin at a 90-degree angle when you look at him. Make full eye contact with him, and don't break it. This is best when you're across the room or sitting at a table facing each other. This type of eye contact pairs with sexual words or gestures that'll drive him crazy. Number 3. For some guys, when a girl looks at him with those puppy dog eyes, it really gets him going. Those type of guys love a damsel in distress and feeling like the hero type of vibe. But all you have to do is look a little help me at him, and he will be putty in your hand. Eye contact overall is very important in any scenario because it allows you to let the other person know that you're fully engaged with them. They have your undivided attention, and you're 100% listening to whatever they have to say. No background noise is getting through. Smile. Now we all know that a smile is not a sexy gesture. It's used every day to show others your emotions, make you look more approachable and friendly. A smile is a universal gesture that everybody knows and uses on a daily basis, even if they don't realize it. However, there are certain types of smiles that can tip a guy over the edge and bring that sexual tension you're looking for. One of the sexiest smiles you can practice in the mirror is a smirk. A smirk is a mischievous smile that lets him know that you know exactly what you're doing and you're liking the fact that you're teasing him. When you smirk at a guy, tilt your head down slightly and look at him through your lashes to add that sexy look you're going for. It will tell him, I know you're thinking about me, and I'm thinking about you too. Don't rush. It's important not to rush things when you're trying to build sexual tension. What makes the tension so hot and heavy is the time you put into it. The more you build, the better the end result will be. Now, of course, pay attention to what's going on. If you spend too long building the tension, he could get bored and completely switch off. And then all your hard work is just gone within a matter of seconds. When you say don't rush, we mean with the movements you're doing, the touches you do. The gestures can be slow and steady. A sexy and sultry movement could have his skin tingling and his brain going crazy. Tone. The tone of your voice can have a massive impact on the sexual tension building around you. Now don't go around trying to sound like Batman, but guys do like when a girl talks in a lower register with a bit of husk. It creates a sexy vibration in their ears when they listen to you talk. Practice whispering certain words, or talking it in a lower tone, almost like you're trying to shout in a whisper. Once you've gotten the hang of it, you can talk in a slow, husky tone. I guarantee that he'll be shaking at the knees to hear you say any random words you could think of. Talking in a lower tone and making eye contact is a perfect combination to capture his attention and keep it. Glance. If you're across the room from a guy that you find attractive, and you want him to know that you find him attractive, glancing at him every now and then will not only grab his attention, but also have him questioning what your intentions are. For instance, you're at a bar and you see a hot guy. The perfect glance you can do is by using your glass. So you take a sip of your drink, and whilst the glass is at your lips, look up at him and make eye contact for about 3 seconds before looking away. Leave it around 2 to 3 minutes between glances. Each glance and contact you make with him will last a little longer than the last. 3 seconds one time, and 5 seconds the next, before you look away. If you look over again too soon, he may think you're too eager. And equally, if you leave it too long to look at him again, he may think you're not interested in him. A glance at him is the initial connection you'll make with him before you try the other technique. He will think he is special that you're looking at him from across the room, which will boost his ego, and we all know guys love their ego. One of the most important things to remember when trying to build sexual tension is to be confident in what you do. We could give you the tips and tricks from all around the world, but if you're not confident while performing them or putting them into action, we'll just look awkward and not give off that sexy vibe you're looking for. Practice in the mirror if you need to. Put on some sexy music and let yourself know that you are a strong, sexy woman. You'll be eating out of the palm of your hand in no time. If there are any other tips that you can think of to help the ladies bag that guy and build up sexual tension, we would encourage you to please leave us a comment below so we can add it to our list. Everybody wants to feel sexy in their body, and when it comes to taking control in a sexual situation, nothing makes you feel more confident than seeking his reaction to the things you're doing. Don't forget to give this video a like so that we know these tips are helpful. Subscribe to our channel so that you never miss another tip video from us again.